So back to the business about like relationship goals and stuff and my intro to nursing. And then secondly, relationship goals is just so long. Like it seems like if you was in counseling and you had to say that, you would never make it out of there to me because you would just be like go orientated. You had to work on a whole bunch of stuff to maintain a positive ability. Like it's a lot of people out there. They spend hours and hours on one section in life, and then when they get to the next one, they take a break and then they come back, which is easy because relaxation and taking quality time for each situation you deal with during life is a great reason to to live and be encouraged to the next morning for day to day problems or day to day responsibilities and stuff like that. So I would say, secondly, a good relationship goal is to, once you're done, like understanding like your main goals about how to perceive somebody, what's the top things, what's the universal top things to stay financially able and um like I would say like relationship like comfortable like within your house and then like um transportation wise and stuff like that that you should work on like your ability to not be around other people and look suspicious while you're working on your goals to maintain like you know like commitment and stuff like that. So I think like like play games. I mean, like, don't just say I'm watching Cartoon Network tonight and this was the background check that they was doing all this stuff, or don't watch Family Night on Channel 31 and think it's just a TV show and not a real reality section in life and stuff like that. So just guarantee yourself that if you're guaranteed to have fun tonight, that you'll make that fun last in your own moment. So I think like like describe like environmental situations because environment is a big possibility of like your whole like reflection to somebody else, like you know what I mean, like make up rules and like participations and like put up a sign or something in your house or something, or take a piece of paper out every day and say, okay, this is my favorite thing to do today, and like walk up to it and be a participation and say, yo, this what's up, this what I want to do, and talk about it like while you in your house so you don't be wasting time in your house and stuff, and like be about something. Like, I mean, conversation is a big piece in life. Anybody can talk to somebody for a long time and make it somewhere, but obviously there's other things like work on cable. I mean, like there's a lot of channels on cable, so like go through different channels that you want to do, why you want to do it, and what you want to do. Are you watching TV for relaxation? Are you watching TV to do stuff or to have a model like citizenship of like how to do stuff? Are you looking at for fashion tips? Are you looking at it for hairstyles? Are you looking at it for role model homemaking? Are you looking at it for decoration or whatever? And then like really watch the TV and really like learn and listen and depend on each other to like to actually do exactly what you were set to do when you turn the station on and stuff like that. Like buy a movie, like okay, I watch TV. This is why I like the TV. It comes on all the time. This is a reality show. This is the time it comes on. And say okay, so let's pick out Bambi. Like and watch Bambi and say okay, this is mad cool. This is the stuff that I want to do. This is how calm I want my house to be, or this is an example of like just spending time together. Like take your mind away from stuff that could trouble you because you're working hard on it and it stresses you out and stuff like that. And then when you come back to something like her DVDs or relationship goal TV shows, then you got something to think about, that you can't invest your life in something that doesn't have nothing to do with you training your life to be like a entertainment center or something like that. So I thought that was really cool with like watching TV and stuff like that, like, or try to get internet or whatever on your TV, like smart TV. Some smart TVs, they have Hulu, they have Tic Tac Toe. I think a TV I had Tic Tac Toe, I had Hulu, I had YouTube on it. I had Netflix, HBO. Like, you don't have to get all the channels. You can do HBO one night. Like, okay, don't go to the movies tonight. Nobody wants to leave the house. Let's order HBO for 3 nights. That's like really incentive. That's sentimental and that's caring. That's gonna make your bond tighter. I think in relationships people would say like doing that. That's gonna make your bond tighter, because when somebody says something like you need to get somewhere in life, or you in the line at McDonald's taking a long time and you can't get there, or if you're struggling to get somewhere or something like that, you buying that is just gonna help you move on and move faster through the line. Where if you do need this speed talk or walk through or think of something big, well, that was your situation or how big you did it and stuff like that. And then also set a time and a date, like a schedule. Be out of my house by this time. I get up at this time, call me, and stuff like that. And then I think as like this schedule like goes on, like make sure that all of your health reasons are all in like obligation. Like make sure that talk to them about a therapist. Like look it up on the internet or write a paper down and say, this is what a therapist is, this is the stuff you should work on, this is the stuff we should maintain and stuff like that. Then talk about like a primary care doctor. This is the stuff that a primary care doctor is. This is stuff you should work on. This is what they're here for. This is what it is. And then talk about like a dentist. This is what a dentist is. This is what the dentist is here for. This is why you have a dentist and stuff like this. And then maybe like do hairdresser. This is what a hairdresser is. This is what a hairdresser is for. This is what you do. And then maybe like talk about a spa. This is what a spa. This is what nails get done. This is what your toes get done. Stuff like that. And then be like a role model to a relationship, to reality TV, and make it reality in your own healthy relationship situation, and attain that goal in your life, so that in the long run you're safe and secure, as well as like as well as like you want to be entertained by the same situation and stuff like that. And to me, I think that gives like whole like encouragement. It makes the value of you as a person look better. It makes you look like a safer person. It makes you look like you care more about yourself, and it makes sure that because you care enough to tell somebody else that you're a liability to be somebody that's gonna stick to like being there all the time. So that's kind of how I think of that and stuff like that. I would say like if you do pick out your favorite appointment and talk to one of your healthcare providers and let them know like, okay, I want to bring this person in, I want to do this. Take one of your papers or look at one of your papers and jot down something to say, and then work on it, and then build a schedule. So when you come back and talk about something, that you got something that you're gonna go for, that you do one-on-one in personal time, so that it's not just something that you want to do, something that you did, and then when you want to do something, you got something to do about it. So I think that's a big goal that a lot of people don't use in life, is like their healthcare situation. Like a lot of times I tell people stuff like that, and I'm like, yeah, this is the way to go, but I think 9 times out of 10 the possibility that people are actually doing that is slim to none. So me as a nurse for Intro, one of my participation, my biggest goal is to maintain like making sure people are healthy, and that when they're trying to engage in the community events and stuff like that, and they're trying to like put people numbers on their cell phone, trying to get Facebook pages, that they should be responsible enough to put healthcare first. So just in case of um, a big questionary problem, or just in case of um, you know, you run out of things to say, or you could always say, let's do our counseling trip, so, or run out of places to go, or don't have did been like done so many things in such a short amount of time. You need just somewhere to sit down and talk to somebody that's gonna listen to you, that's not gonna listen to everything you do, like in your relationship. So I think that's a big time theory, that if you use your healthcare in your relationship, that you'll grow into a bigger and better relationship. So that's also one of my goals, one of my top 10 goals in relationships right now. I don't think I got that far in life yet. Um, I'm pretty close. I'm just in college and I'm just studying for like, I think I participate more in school than I have time to like put down rules, values, and stuff like that. But I'm pretty close. So, I mean, I'm already a licensed nurse and stuff for, like counseling, psychiatrist, mandate reporting and stuff like that. So it's only 1, 2, 3 step. It's stuff like that. So I think at that time I'm more like, I think I'm like more family orientated goals and stuff like cooking, cleaning, knowing all the food spots, resources and stuff, donating to different people, sharing, becoming a relationship sensation guy, value to other people, going to shelters where people are like homeless or in need, and just buying stuff like, I'm at the store, I bought a comforter, or I bought a sheet set for like $40, and I bought 5 pillows and some other stuff, and then out of all this stuff I buy something out of that and say, okay, I donated a whole sheet set for $39.99 with like a fitted sheet, a regular sheet, and 2 pillowcases and stuff like that. Or recently I went to the store and I bought I was going grocery shopping, so they had the tin cans on sale for $1, which is like the baking pans, which a lot of people have trouble baking because they don't like washing dishes, or it's just hard because once they get old, sometimes the prices go up and you can't find them under $100 just for one of them. So the baking pans, they're $1, and they're always hard to find in the store, and a lot of times they don't have them and stuff. So the baking pans. Then I bought muffin pans because I seen in there they have muffins, but they never had the muffin pans. And who just moved out or goes to a donation shelter that's for free, that not a lot of people know about, even have a freaking muffin pan. So that's a good way that say I participated in health and wellness, because now they have that. They don't have to leave it in their house. They don't have to think about it. They got time to say, I got free time to say, oh, I want to be fun and cook muffins, but I got it in aluminum foil. And then 9 times out of 10, if they find it, then they don't have to wash dishes. They don't have to worry about cleanup. And then 9 times out of 10, since it was $1 for me, and that was one of the items that most of the time I pass by is $1, that they will save more money and more time than buying the actual real one, and then waiting for the next time to buy it, then just waiting for one in a while time to do it. So I thought that was really cool, and that was just something that I do towards my relationship goal. That's like what I do now, and that's like when I like conversate with people, that's just stuff that I talk about just to make a positive vibe in my life and stuff like that. To just make sure that, the advantage I have is like to be willing to not just say I'm a boss, but actually do boss things, so that other people around me don't feel like I'm talking to them, I'm talking about them, but I'm actually talking for a purpose. So that's just like how I'm looking at life, how I'm working at, like moving up in my skill and my ranking, like doing better and getting good at. employment and then job recreation goals and stuff like that.